Hi guys, this is Patty, the Peacock Lady, back with another video for you today. And when I was thinking about what to do for a video, I was kind of in that stage. I know you all get there, those who have people like us who are creative. You really want to work on something, you've got that in you, but you're tired. I had 3 shows, plus we've got other things going on, and it's just, you just are like, I want to make something, but oh, what do I do? I've got a creative block, I'm stumped, I'm tired. So I'm going to show you one of the things that I do when I get like this. It usually breaks the dam. It lets me start working on things. And I just wanted to show you just something easy, plus also something you can stash away and you can use later when you get into one of these moods where you want to make something, but you just want it to be easy and get some of your creative juices flowing. So I have in front of me, they're already baked. Sorry for the messy tile. That's just the way I work. I'm going to tell you right now, I am not a clean crafter. I am as messy as they come. But that's okay. I clean up afterwards, and it is what it is. But this is a tile where I just finished some what I call stud or earring toppers. So when I am tired or I don't know what to do and I want to make something, I come and I make these to go in my stash. So you can tell these I did with like a faux wood grain. They're a souffle brown with some black mica in there that I painted, brushed in before I baked it, which is why there's black all over my tile. But I put the holes in and I get them ready to go. So that way, when I am ready to make a pair of earrings, I've got these stashed away in my little box and I can flip them around. I can embed the post. I can, glaze them or resin them, afterwards. So I do these ready to go. But I want to show you, they don't have to always be earring toppers. You can turn them around and make them dangles for little bitty earrings. So these are some of the dangles that I have made. I've got the brown ones here with the mushrooms on them. And then I've got the red ones with the little Christmas trees. And when I made these, it was easy because these pieces were already in my stash. Now they were cured, but I didn't have any art on them or anything, no glaze. They just had the hole punch. Sometimes I don't even punch the hole ahead of time. I just do the circle or the oval or whatever shape, and I leave them in my stash, and then I drill them when I get ready, so that I'll know what I'm doing with them. But so I just wanted to show you, these are a couple of the things that I do when I am tired and I want to get my juices flowing. I cure my clay, which is really easy. And listen, I'm going to also show you, remember what I said about being a dirty, or not a dirty, but a messy crafter? Okay, my white clay always looks like this. I can do, I can make it and keep it as pristine as I can. I can use gloves, but I don't know. It always ends up like this. But I'm going to show you my trick to get a good white on these in just a minute. So one of the things that I do ahead of time is I always have a little stack of cutters that I know are perfect for these toppers. So I've got a little box and they've got these little topper cutters, what I call topper cutters. They're small. Not, I wouldn't call them micro, but they're small cutters. And this one is my favorite just because it gives it this, you can angle it down, or if you, let's see if I can hold that up. You can angle it down to put a drop on it, or if you turn it around and it's flat, it's a really cute little charm to put like some artwork on. So I like to say I'm a surface artist when it comes to polymer clay. I like things that are surface work. I like to do things to the tops of the clay. But so I do my clay. I just get them stuck. I condition it, go ahead and punch out a few. This is when I can determine if I want to put the holes in them ahead of time or not. And also, again, messy clay artist, I don't cut these edges off. I just don't go in that direction. I flip my clay when I lay it down to make sure that it is in the right spot, the right direction, that I don't have any of those lines on the underneath side. I will always choose the side that I know I can tell if there's lines underneath. Let me clean these clay cutters, and I'll do that off screen because I don't want this brown to go onto this white, even though this white is not the cleanest white. So you can go ahead and do a few of these ahead of time. Like I said, you can punch the holes or not from the beginning, depending on. I sometimes like to go ahead and do that. So I've got my little cutter here, and I like sometimes just to go ahead and put those in. Sometimes I'm messy and slide around just like that. I have tried the alcohol, the acetone, the wiping your clay. I'm going to tell you, I'm just a horrible, maybe at just keeping things, tidy because I'm just messy. But I have found these little doodads. They're fabulous. These Sharpie Creative markers. After this is cured, go over your top with a couple coats of this. Do one, let it dry, do another. You might need to do 2 or 3, and it will bring your white back to white. Oh, it's fabulous. I haven't had any reaction since it's on the baked clay. I've been able to resin over them, no problem whatsoever. So just a little tip of some of the things that I do when I get to going. Usually I can work on this, keep these in my little stash, and then, I'll come back and I'll have 30 or 40 pair of these in all different colors. And then I can work with them and decide what I want to do with them. So just one of my little tips of one of the things that I do ahead of time. And then usually when I start with this, it gets me going. It gets me started to work on other things. I did these the other night. This was the only thing I was planning on doing the other night. And yet then I started deciding to play and see with a new cutter and see if I liked this. This is on souffle. And I ended up putting the black resin and the resin over top of it. I think I'm going to leave these matte the next time with just some mica powder in them. I'm not a big fan of this gloss, but it opened up, it broke that dam. I was so tired. I did not want to work, but I wanted to do these so that you guys could see what I was talking about, so I could have some ahead of time. So I just store them raw, just like this. And then when I get ready to use them, I will go in and decide what I want to do. I'll glaze these because I got black mica in them. And then my dog hair. And then I'll take my handy dandy nail thing that I got here for like $10 at the Walmart. I mean, years ago. I think I've still got the original battery in it. It's amazing. And it helps me smooth out the edges a little bit. It comes with, on a base, with a UV light and the extra pieces. I mean, to me, it's well worth like what I paid for it. I think I paid $10 for it a couple years ago. It's probably more now, but so just a little tip. Get you some things to make ahead of time, and allows you also to break the dam and get going. So I hope you enjoyed that. It wasn't quite a tutorial, I know, but it was one of my favorite things to do when I want to work, but I don't know what to work on. So please, if you've liked this video, if you found it useful, or if you would just love to support someone who is really trying to make this YouTube channel, go click like, subscribe, notify. I'm learning more every day. I am trying to learn how to do my videos, edit my videos better, and I'm trying to learn how to record better and be able to work on things a little better. One of the biggest problems that I've had is that my I am really hard of seeing. My glasses, if I had old school glasses, would be Coke bottle glasses. So it is very difficult for me to see literally like a foot away. I mean, when I work, I'm usually working 3 inches away from my face. So for me to be way up here trying to show you all stuff down here, it's really been a struggle to learn. But I got a little magnifying glass that hangs around my neck, and I think that's going to help me be able to work on my items so I can, or my pieces, so you can see and I can see. Because I look at some of these and I'm like, geez, like when I get them up close to my face, I'm like, that's not, because I work so far away. But anyway, I like to talk, and I hope that you don't mind that and that you can learn with me, with my personality, and stick around because I'm going to show, as I get better, I'll show more in-depth items and more in-depth tutorials. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a great, blessed day. Thanks.